First things first, please ignore my white wrinkly shirt. It was all I had. It's laundry day. And I haven't even started the laundry, so forgive me. Anyways, I asked ChatGPT what some good ideas would be for video content since the football season is, it's kind of slower right now. And one of the suggestions was I should go look at Vikings Reddit and start reading and reacting to it. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. So let's see what's there. These intros, by the way, I'm sorry. I don't really know how to put on a show, but I'm going to keep working on it. All right, so let's get started. Let's just type in Vikings. What comes up? I should have figured it was just going to be about the Vikings TV show and not actually the Minnesota Vikings. So let's see. Okay, I don't know if there's an actual subreddit for the Vikings or if it's just... Is this one? Okay, maybe it's this. Okay. We're on best. So let's start here. The only thing that could have made the World Cup better in America is hosting matches at US Bank Stadium. The Europeans would have passed out over how beautiful it is. Imagine Norway was playing in there and they sounded the Viking horn after goals. Major missed opportunity. Honestly, yes, that would be sick. And if Norway was there, playing that horn would make them go crazy. And this is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is actually a pretty good take. Like, that is actually a pretty big missed opportunity. And I know I'm being biased, but this is one of the best stadiums. It's not even close. Like, this is actually like, I've been to maybe 3, 4, but nothing compares. Minnesota cursed. Leaves in 2014, wins finals, leaves Minnesota in 2025, wins Super Bowl, leaves Minnesota in 2014, wins finals in 2016. You get the point. You get the point. And yes, we are cursed. The Sam Darnold thing drove me through a wall. I mean, I get why we moved off of him, but the fact that, like, it's O'Connell. It is Kevin O'Connell's coaching. I don't care what anybody says. He never adjusted with Sam Darnold or any of them. When Sam Darnold was getting blitzed a million times, he doesn't switch it up. The problem is not J.J. McCarthy or Sam Darnold or Kirk Cousins. It's Kevin O'Connell. And until he starts adjusting, I'm not convinced. So, but as far as us being cursed, yes, we are cursed in tons of ways, like making it to the playoffs and getting bounced first round, or our kickers, or losing in the most heartbreaking fashions. So yeah, that part is cursed. This stuff is just a coincidence, so don't take it too seriously. I keep seeing these JJ McCarthy highlights and I feel like it's going to be a joke, so I might as well just click on it and see. Hold on. Why is this the view? I can't zoom in on it. Oh, these are actual highlights. I thought for sure it was going to be them shitting on him or something. All right, that's some AI-ass music, but I don't know. This one I'm sure people have seen a million times, and this is like, when I try and explain the Vikings to other people, this is like the best way to put it, is that they are the 4th highest winning percentage team ever. It says Super Bowl era. We'll just say ever. And no trophies. Nothing. And they've never even been to the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure, in the Super Bowl era, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't know when that starts and ends. But so that is exactly what it's like to be a Vikings fan. You know you're good. You know you're capable of it. But you're never going to win the big one. So in my case, every year I watch us be a great team, but I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop, and eventually it does. And every other team on here, I mean, there's the fact we have a better win percentage than the Packers. A better win percentage than the Packers, who had Aaron Rodgers for 20 years. I mean, obviously he won the majority of those times, but we still beat them every so often. But most of the time it was Aaron Rodgers lighting us up. Okay, I swear we have the most embarrassing fan base. What is this?
#Start9 movement for the Vikings starting J.J. McCarthy over Kyler Murray. There's even a website, start9.win. Got your own special URL here. God, we're just giving this publicity. This is unbelievable.
I know.
The quote from the site: the probability driven, receipts backed, locker room endorsed, hilarious, case for the Vikings rifle QB1. What's my argument to refute this? Do you have anything off the top of your head other than just pointing at any JJ McCarthy stat from last year?
Okay, I don't need to watch the rest of that. I'm assuming it's just them starting a petition to start JJ, and these guys are just talking over it. But my opinion on JJ, it's kind of mixed. I was all in last year. Not because I believed in him necessarily, but I was just like, okay, if everybody's like, when Sam Darnold got destroyed in the first round against the Rams, I was like, okay, everybody's like, it's fine. Next year it's going to be JJ. And even though I had questions about Kevin O'Connell, and I knew that was the problem, I was just like, okay, I'll give in. JJ's the guy. Obviously, he then had bad games, really bad games. He had some flashes and some good things. So I'm not going to say he's never going to be good, but also like them getting Kyler Murray. Yes, that's the better option. That's not even a question. Like, why are we even arguing that? Kyler Murray was a number 1 overall pick for a reason. And yes, he may not be top 5 quarterback, but he's definitely top 10, top 12. And yeah, I mean, why would you want JJ to start over Kyler? There's no reason for that. And the same arguments that people had last time where it's like you need to let a rookie quarterback develop and that's why he's going to take the keys and he's going to be so great are the same people that are already like jumping off ship of JJ. So for me, I don't think it's over for him, but it might be over for him in Minnesota. Let's just say that. And I don't want that to be the case because I have a bunch of really rare JJ McCarthy cards, rookie cards, that I'd like them to be worth something. So moving on. Let's see. All right, same thing. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but let's just see what it says.
Help me understand an open competition at quarterback. Like it's open between JJ McCarthy and Kyler Murray.
I'm not really familiar with a closed competition. So, I've heard that, everyone's like fascinated with that aspect of it. Here's what I would say, 2 players and really the goal going into this offseason was to elevate the quarterback position, because when we have a certain standard of play that we feel like we have multiple guys in that room that are capable of achieving that standard, the Minnesota Vikings win football games. And so the best way to achieve.
Okay, so we already know what he's going to say. He's just going to keep giving open-ended answers. I really don't know what you guys want me to say about this other than Kyler Murray's the starter. So there is no open competition. Yes, they're going to let them compete, but there's no way they got Kyler Murray just to sit on the bench. Let's be real. And my gripe is still with Kevin O'Connell. And if he starts doing the same thing where he doesn't adjust at all during the games and just keeps doing his, we're just going to do 4 set wide receivers and just no matter what, if we're getting blitzed or anything, never switch it up, then we're going to be in the same spot we've been in the last 4 years with him. So, I mean, I'm willing to be open to see if he does change and progress. I don't want to not be invited to football games if this ever turns into something. So I'm not hating on you as a person, Kevin O'Connell, just as a coach. Norway fans did this. Okay, let's see this one. Skol versus Vikings road chant. I mean, they're Norwegian, so it's Vikings territory.
Ullevål Stadium was packed to capacity as Norwegian fans waved flags, blew horns, and cheered wildly Friday evening. The crowd exploded with joy the moment Norway's qualification for the 2026 FIFA World Cup was confirmed on the big screen.
Okay, I mean, it's pretty similar to the Skol chant. Did we take that from them, or was that around longer? I don't know. I do know that the Skol chant in US Bank Stadium didn't start until 2016 when that stadium was open. So did the Vikings steal that, or the crowd steal that? I actually don't even know why did we even start doing that? Obviously, Skol means cheers. We know all this. But did it originate from that road chant? Let me know. Okay, this is the one that gets under my skin. There is no reason that the Spurs should be doing anything similar to the Skol chant. They have no heritage ties, unless I don't know anything about the Spurs history. There's no reason for them stealing that or doing anything close. That does annoy me because they just started doing that, and I hope that was a one-off. But Spurs fans, you can't have it. Sorry, you're not taking that from us. Why is she throwing shade at the Vikings? Why is Diana Rossini throwing shade? Next, she asked the officer if he's a fan of the Giants or Jets. I'm not a fan of either, the officer says. What is your team? Rossini replies. I'm a Vikings fan, unfortunately, he said. Rossini then shows him her phone in a text exchange with Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell, but she didn't FaceTime O'Connell. She simply showed the officer her phone. She also added regarding the Vikings, their quarterback sucks. Well, I don't know what this is referring to. I do know that there is some sort of cop video of her. I'm not even going to dive into all that. I don't really care. I think she's a bad person, so who gives a shit what she thinks? I mean, I know that the husband that she betrayed was an Eagles fan, and yeah, she's clearly a bad person, so she deserves everything that's coming to her. Anyways, with all that being said, I do appreciate you guys watching, and or the 5 viewers that be watching, I should say. I do appreciate it. Let me know what team I should do next for their subreddit. Any team, or maybe I'll just do one with the whole NFL. If you guys know any other, like, maybe meme pages or funny NFL like subreddits, type them in. That'd be great, and I'll react to those. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know how to do this. I'm learning. Okay, my intros and outros. I'm trying to get better. So cut me some slack.